Sir, good afternoon, sir. Sorry for the trouble.
Yeah,
Dr.
very good
Iyer.
afternoon, sir. I think so.
Good
Some
afternoon,
technical
sir.
glitch.
There is a technical sketch even from our side also. Like this Teams is allowing almost 1500 earlier, and I
Okay.
think the way in which that there is a technical glitch. And what we said is right. Sir.
Right.
Within 1 minute we'll proceed, sir.
Fine, fine.
Prasad garu, please share your screen and proceed, sir. Prasad garu, you can share your screen, sir, please.
Dr. Kiran, can I start then?
Just a minute, sir. Just a minute, sir.
Yeah.
1 minute, sir. Good evening, sir. Dr. Sailesh Iyer garu. With your permission, I just try to introduce you to the audience, sir.
Yes, sir, we can start. We are already running behind schedule.
Yes. Yes. It's a really a privilege to introduce Dr. Sailesh Iyer. He has done his PhD and postdoc from University of Louisiana, USA, which is one of the topmost university in the world itself. And Dr. Iyer possesses more than 23 years of teaching experience in academics, industry, and corporate. At present, he is the dean at Rai School of Engineering, Rai University. And it's a privilege to have you here, sir. Thank you very much. Instead of this technical glitch, also you are holding for the last 30 minutes to take a session.
Right.
The session is yours, sir. Please proceed, sir. Thank you.
Sir, what is the time duration that I have?
You can take till 2:10, sir.
Oh,
40 minutes you can, please. You can share your screen, sir.
Right. Is my screen visible?
Yes, sir. Your screen is visible.
The PPT?
PPT still is not visible, sir. Yes, PPT is visible now.
Okay. So, thank you very much, Kiran sir, for the invite, and it's always a pleasure to be a part of the FDP organized by Shri Vishnu Engineering College for Women.
PPT not
This,
visible, sir. Your
oops.
PPT is not visible.
We could see your screen, sir. You can go for full
Yeah.
screen, sir. Perfect, sir. Please proceed.
Yeah. Is the screen visible now?
Yes, sir. It is in full
The
screen and
PPT?
it is visible completely, please.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. The PPT application of and research opportunities in machine learning. I hope the slides are also changing.
Just try to move the slide, sir. First slide is visible. Yes, second. This says the sustainable development goals slide is visible, sir. Second slide is also
Right.
visible.
Right. Like, I would just like to take this opportunity to thank the organizers for organizing such a great FDP, because the title of the FDP itself conveys a lot of things regarding the technology that is upcoming technology on generative AI. So that is a very emerging field right now. And most of the faculty, students, as well as academic fraternity, research fraternity are using this to very good effect. I would just start with a very important slide. I say it important because if I talk about just the 17 UN Sustainable Development Goals, which are known as the SDG, this is enough to give you a lot of use cases or applications where machine learning, maybe IoT, image processing, all this can be used to very good effect. So, I mean, the major aspects here would be the first uh, sustainable development goal that UN has laid down is there should not be any poverty. So no poverty should be there. Now for that again, we can have lot of schemes which are launched. We can have lot of mechanisms that is launched by the government. So that can be reaching the audience. So in that, I don't find that much use cases for AI or machine learning in particular. But zero hunger, definitely this is an area where we can use AI to very good effect. Good health and well-being. This is a major application where I think machine learning can be used in a very big manner, because what happens here is that when we are dealing with good health and well-being, especially post-COVID, now we are probably online and FDP is online and is counted in the API. That is the reason is that probably one of the reason is COVID, because due to COVID, we turned to the online mode. Otherwise, we normally preferred offline sessions, offline classes, etc. So I think so during COVID, we found one more big problem was a healthcare related problem. Healthcare was exposed in a big way. Lack of automation in healthcare, or lack of use of machine learning, AI, and such technologies in healthcare. That was very much prevalent, and we found that the entire gap was exposed. So due to that, actually, I find that this is the very big use case of machine learning. That is the third one, good health and well-being. Fourth one is quality education. We'll come on the third one. Uh, Use cases I'll be discussing in detail, because a lot of slides are devoted to healthcare and well-being. Fourth is quality education. Now, I would like to give an example of Gujarat only. In 2017-18, a survey was conducted wherein government schools, primary schools, were surveyed, primary and secondary schools were surveyed. It was found that fifth standard students were not able to do basic mathematical problem solving. So when they went to the depth of it, they've understood that a lot of teachers, government school teachers, are given additional duties. This happens in every state. So they are given additional duties. So they are busy in those duties and they are not able to do their work of imparting education properly. and maybe 50% of their time is spent in other work rather than the teaching work. So due to that, actually, students' education suffers and students are suffering in a big way. So to overcome that, actually, we have launched a project and we have used AI, in particularly machine learning and deep learning, for, and we have combined it, or rather, you can say, we have converted in, this teacher problem into a humanoid robot, and this humanoid robot would be actually teaching just like a teacher. But of course, the teacher cannot be supplemented, cannot be replaced, but supplemented. So I think so. Quality education is one aspect where we have worked on in a big way, and quality education can be implemented. The only thing here with the challenge which we face is that the technology is a little bit costly. What I mean by costly is that humanoid robot costs anywhere between 2 to 25 lakhs. It depends upon the functionalities. So affordability is a big question. So quality education is one more aspect which I think a lot of work can be done on, and students need a lot of support from the teacher in the absence of teacher also, and that is where actually machine learning can play very important. So that is one aspect which I think we have worked upon and we are working upon. Fifth is gender equality. Of course, I do not go into much into this because this is an area where machine learning can be used, but we can do it through law also. So that is a better, you can say, alternative there. Sixth one is clean water and sanitation. Here we are doing this experiment of implementing AI for ensuring that we get clean water and sanitation. So this is a project which is worth doable, and a lot of research is going on this aspect also. How machine learning can be useful for ensuring clean water and sanitation facilities. Seventh is affordable and clean energy. Again, renewable energy is a very important cycle which is required now, and probably I think machine learning can play a very important role in this. So I have not done any project particularly in this field, but I think so a lot of research can go into it. Next is decent work in economic growth. That of course a lot of stakeholders are that they'll have to sit together and work out on that. Industry, innovation, and infrastructure. Now here I think we need to have a full study of entire what all industry, what all infrastructure is available, and how innovation can take place in this. So I believe that every college, every professor, every student, whoever is attending this or whoever is aware about this, I mean, the students can be made aware by the faculty who are attending this session that here is where probably we'll have to build an entire network of how we can combine with industry to provide effective solutions. So there are many problems in industry also. For that, they require some innovation from our side. The infrastructure needs to be developed for it so that government support, private support can come in. So this is one area where I think so a lot of work needs to be done. Reduce inequalities, again, I would not like to go into that topic, but that is also a very important part of 17 Sustainable Development Goals. Sustainable cities and communities. Again, this is one more aspect like when in 2014 also when the Prime Minister launched the idea, I think so 2014 or 15 of smart cities and smart villages. So first target was 100 smart cities. So I believe if smart city is implemented, then not only will it help technology in a big way because I mean technology jobs would be created, but also automation would be required in every aspect. So here AI, robotics, IoT, cloud computing because you will have to store your data on the cloud. So that all you have to use software as a service, maybe platform as a service. All these services would be required. So I think so sustainable cities or smart cities, which I call it, is very important, and that can play a very good role in how machine learning can uh, guide how smart cities can be implemented. So this is again one very important aspect which I'll be touching about in the next slides. Responsible consumption and production. Again, this requires a lot of awareness. So individual awareness is also required because we need what we are consuming, how much we are producing, that needs to be acted. So that is somewhat a nationalist movement, which I call here. Climate action, again, a very big challenge, because right now in Gujarat, I don't know about Hyderabad and other cities, but in Gujarat, this week, 4 days, uh, from orange alert, it has been now converted into red alert. So before a few days, 3, 4 days before, we had rain and extreme heat also. So this is all affecting the health also in a big way. So climate action is again where a lot of work can be done using machine learning. Life below water. Now this is a very important aspect, because what I found is during the lockdown of COVID, we found that many species which we thought were underwater, were not visible, or they had become extinct, they actually surfaced in these 3 months. So if the water is kept clean, probably we can have a lot of things, that a lot of species which we can actually have not seen, we can see in real life. So life below water is a very important and interesting aspect, which I think so can be explored using machine learning. Life on land, of course, that's very important. How we save trees, how we plant new trees, individual planting and stuff. That in US there was such a work done wherein one drone was specifically made, which can at one go in 1 hour it can plant seeds, almost 10 lakh seeds in one go itself. So this is something which probably we can emulate using AI and various other technologies. Peace, justice, and strong institutions. This is of course required, where UN and the other countries are playing important role there. And 17 is partnership for the goals. So partnership or collaboration is required for these goals. So these are the 17 sustainable development goals that UN has laid down. And I believe at least 5 I would like to touch on today, if possible: good health and well-being, quality education, clean water and sanitation, smart cities, and probably how we can go about smart farming, that is smart villages. So these 5 are the aspects which I would like to concentrate more upon. Now, one of the main problems of smart cities, I hope the slides are changing. Can you inform me if the slides are not changing?
Yes, yes, I could see this.
Fine.
Slides are
Okay,
changing.
so this is the traffic information actually. Like this is a not, I would not say a metro city, but a normal city. In metro city, you will find more congestion of vehicles. So how to deal with it? So that is one, again, it's a research problem also. How to give optimum solutions, what should be the model, how the traffic can be diverted, how the pollution can be reduced, how the time of waiting can be reduced. Everything is very important concept here. And how we can deal with it, that is a major challenge going ahead. So I think so if you are looking at some research related problem, probably this is one important problem which we are talking about, traffic related issues. Along with traffic, there is one more issue which is called parking issue. Parking a vehicle in appropriate location. In every city, you will find that people are parking because they are not finding parking space properly. They park it in front of a shop, on the road, in between the road also many times if they don't find space. So all these are leading to a lot of issues of traffic congestion. So how we are dealing with it, that is a major challenge. This is one more use case where I think so how we can deal with our aged parents or grandparents. If they are alone, they are not having any kind of support from different members of the family. They are living alone in the house in the daytime. Then how do we deal with their problems, health problems? So we can have certain devices which can be attached, and if they just press that particular watch or a button or etc., which is attached to their hand, then probably it will send a signal to the nearby doctor, nearby hospital, or their relatives. So the ambulance can be dispatched, and this can be done. So this is a simple use case which probably has been executed, and this is being done very effectively in many parts of India. Now, if I talk about AI in healthcare,
ఎంత టైం మనం అటెండ్ అవుతున్నామో రికార్డ్ అవుతుంది.
pardon?
సో టేక్ కేర్ ఆఫ్ ఇట్.
Please proceed, sir. We have muted the
Yeah.
participant.
Okay. So these are the applications of AI in healthcare. I've just tried to name a few here. There are a lot of such kind of applications. Rare disease diagnostic and treatment, that is now be happening because we have found that a lot of, I mean, I'll go to cancer detection part also. That diagnosis and treatment is being done by AI-based model or AI-based humanoid robot also, which can actually solve this problem. And in remote areas where doctor is not available, that they can play a very important role in the treatment process. Virtual nursing assistant is also available. Fraud detection is one area where a lot of AI is being used, and these are basic projects which our students are doing on a day-to-day basis. Cyber security is also a very important aspect. Gene editing, again, this is basically regarding uh, you can say manipulating or mutating species and finding out solutions to whatever health issues we have right now. So gene editing is playing a very important role in that right now, and it is at a very primitive stage. AI robot assisted surgery, as I told you, robot can be used for a lot of applications, and AI plays a very important role in the robot assisted surgery. Health monitoring and wearables. Now, wearable device is a big market, and post 2020, now we find that most of the unicorn startups are on wearable devices. They have included wearable devices and they are monitoring devices for health. Personalized healthcare plans are there, like Apollo and many such insurance companies have given this facility also, that if you're taking Mediclaim, you're paying a premium of 10,000 rupees, suppose today, for your Mediclaim policy. During the daily, if their steps can be monitored through their app also or smartwatch also. So on that monitoring, if on a daily basis you are covering 10,000 steps or something, then they give you discount in the annualized premium when they are charging. For those who are not following that routine, because they are at high risk of having some problem, health problem. So for them, the premium remains the same or it may increase also. So such a kind of a personalized healthcare plan can be selected. Cancer research is one important aspect. I'll be coming on to that. Dosage error reduction, that is very important for healthcare or pharma companies. Medical diagnosis is important. Drug development is important. So healthcare related, these are the main issues which are being sought out with other applications. And a lot of work is currently being done on all these domains. Now, this is what I was talking about. Now, earlier, whenever any kind of brain scan or brain related any scanning needs to be done, then there was a big machine and the patient has to be taken there. The patient doesn't should not have any magnetic material with them, otherwise the machine may react in a different manner. It's a very heavy machine weighing more than 450 kgs, etc. And the sensors need to be kept at minus 260. So that was the earlier MEG scanners which we were talking about. Now we have a portable MEG device which hardly weighs 1 kg, and probably we can have it with a 3D printed helmet. The 3D printing is playing a very, very important role when COVID, we were faced with COVID. I'm again saying COVID because COVID modified a lot of our processes and made us more health effective, health conscious, and many other factors which we were not earlier following. So I would like to thank COVID for it in a regard that it has made us more sensitized to our healthcare sector. So 3D printed helmet is there, and it can be this. The main benefit of this is that it is weighing less than 1 kg. But the only problem here is that it is a little bit more costly, and the cost component needs to be looked into. Otherwise, I think so this can be a very good solution. So the benefit of that is that babies and children, they are not within our control, so they may move the head movement may take place. So with this kind of wearable the brain scanner, they can actually use this more effectively, because even if they move their head, it's not a problem. Blood pressure can be easily monitored. So there are ultrasonic device to capture blood pressure levels, and you can program it efficiently. Then you have smart contact lenses for detecting glucose. Again, this is a very important feature because right now eyes are the most affected components or organs which are directly related to diabetes. Eyes and kidneys are the most affected. So the smart contact lens will help you detecting the glucose levels, and accordingly monitoring can be done. Suitable instructions can be passed on wherever required so that effective steps can be taken. This is one more advancement that if we want to have any kind of internal, you can say, surveillance to be done on our body part, what is happening, we normally go for either X-ray, sonography, and such things. Now, this is an ingestible pill sensor system which will allow you to do the same, and without damaging any of body parts. That the pill actually uh, is once it is used and it gives the required effect, it can easily be secreted out or excreted out to the system. So it is not going to affect our body in a very big manner. But the only thing again is the cost. The cost has to be worked out. But this is very effective. No surgery needs to be done or no other problems are there as far as the patient is concerned. Now, this is a big market. As I talked to you earlier, also I told you that we'll be talking more about medical or healthcare sector. One such sector is medical imaging. So AI in particular and machine learning, deep learning are playing a very important role in medical imaging. This is a huge market. This is the organized market I'm talking about, wherein the key players like GE, IBM, Microsoft, Philips, Siemens are there, major players, right? But this is a huge unorganized market is also there here. So if I talk about this market, it's going to be much more huge than what it has been displayed over here. So I was talking about cancer detection. Now there was an experiment conducted wherein one 15-year-old experienced 15 years experienced radiologist from Turkey. He did a detection that this is the area where the cancers can be developed or it is growing prostate cancer was detected. The same way AI related computer program also did the same. And when you just compare the results, they are quite identical. So this is probably the accuracy of AI based computer programs or mechanisms that we are launching. It can also detect like what is the cancer like. Is it a harmless lump or a cancer? If it is cancer, how fast it is growing, how far it is spread, is it growing back after treatment? So all these questions can be answered just like you have a doctor who so 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 doctor can use either doctor can direct doctor can substitute these machines also instead of the doctor, and doctor can monitor them at a glance. So that can be done. This is one more very important component which I talked about, that blood sugar is a very important component. Blood pressure, blood sugar, all these are killing diseases if they are long standing. And this particular survey says it all. By 2040, there's a huge rise going to happen in such diabetic retinopathy where the eyes are affected, vision is affected. So for that also, machine learning can play a very important role. In fact, in 2017 or 18, I think so, Google has a healthcare arm, and that has tied up with a Madurai-based hospital called Arvind Eye Hospital, and they have provided such solutions which have been very effective. Like what happens is that suppose if you are talking about there was a doctor or the owner of that hospital, Arvind Eye Hospital, he has a record for maximum number of cataract surgeries in a day. So this particular experiment was done, and this algorithm implemented by Google was experimented on the patients, and 98% accuracy was found. So this is an example where we can have a lot of combinations of global IT giants combining with maybe simple hospitals at local level, and they can provide effective solutions. So here are some study findings. As I told you, glaucoma and diabetic retinopathy are relevant diseases, and a lot of research is right now going on into these domains. But still, we are not able to get a complete answer to how we can get accurate treatment or diagnosis of that. World Health Organization has predicted close to 95 million patients being affected by 2013. So that's a big figure. 93% of the glaucoma people affected by glaucoma were undiagnosed at the early stage. So they were diagnosed very late. So if prediction is done properly, then steps can be taken. So medical image analysis is a very important aspect here. Now, IoT and AI can be combined to give you a very good shopping experience where you have not having any kind of counter directly, starting from picking up the product, introduction of the product to the billing and to the exit and packing. Everything is done in an automated manner where human intervention is not there. This is probably the future of shopping in India. Some conscious and many of them are actually on diet. So they, whenever they go out, also they want to have all the information regarding what are the ingredients of the food that they are taking, so that they can maintain the calories, etc. While ordering the dishes also. So this can be a mechanism when you're eating, you can know which is more. I mean, it helps you monitor your eating habits and also alert you with the help of indicator lights, etc. If you're eating too fast, so proper chewing, etc. is also required. So this can be very useful. Glucose monitoring devices. There are a lot of devices. This is one of them. Smart washing machine where you don't need any kind of intervention from the human being. It is smart and it can deal with a lot of use cases. Blood pressure monitor I've already talked about. Smart weather station. This is very useful for a lot of people who are related with farming, etc. Then you have smart socks which can help you count how many number of steps you have taken and how many kind of what is your speed of walking, calories you have burned, altitude, distance tracking, everything can be done with this. How many steps I've walked today? This many of us are already practicing, so I don't need to tell about that. But this is why one very important use case probably, which is a futuristic thing. I mean, this is a device. I don't know how effective it is because I found it on the net, and I don't know the effectiveness. They are claiming to be very efficient, but they will tell you how well you have slept. Now, after sleeping, we don't know whether we are having sound sleep or we are getting disturbed. We are getting disturbed, and what is the level of disturbance? Like suppose morning I wake up and I understand that okay, in between I was restless for 2 minutes or 5 minutes, or maybe one or two times I woke up. But then I'll not know whether what time I slept was that sound sleep or was I getting disturbed in between. So that monitoring can be done over here. This is what the devices owners are claiming, or the those who have made the device are claiming. So if this is true, then this can be a big game changer because this can be directly connected and this data can go to the doctor so that the doctor can monitor what is the actual problem with the patient and can treat the patient in an effective manner. So this is probably, I think so, what research areas can concentrate. This is again one more thing. You want to know about yourself, where you're with, how long have you spoken to friends. All these things can help you. Your AI and IoT are combined together to give all these details. Now, yeah, there is a risk also here, because if this information goes to somebody else, then they can control how you are, or they can control you because they know all the details about what you are going through, what you are supposed to do, etc. So this is something which is beneficial, but yeah, can be dangerous also. Again, one more area where EEG handset is being developed. How well this is working, but yeah, I thought this can be useful to some of the researchers. A lot of work being done in this domain of wearable devices. Now coming to the main part, that is AI. I was talking about rural India. Now in rural India, the problem is that I mean, what image we have of farmers from old movies that were shown to current news that we see. The farmers are committing suicide. They are dependent upon rain. If the rain is too heavy, also they are not happy. If the rain is too less, also they are not happy. If there's a drought, also they are not happy. So there are a lot of issues. If crop is damaged by some way, they are in a debt position, so it's very difficult for them, so they commit suicide. So all these problems has a solution wherein you can have totally automated or smart farming which can be done. So you can have predictive insights on which is the right time to sow the seeds, so the system can tell you regarding that. I mean, already farmers think they know about it, but they can be more educated, and they can be given more benefits regarding this. Also, intelligent spraying is there, where lot of, I mean, right now what happens is that even drones. Recently, we had a drone workshop at our university, so a drone demo was also shown here. So when the drones are actually distributing, or rather they are spreading, or they are uh, spraying the pesticides on the in the farm, different areas in the farm, on the leaves, etc. It happens that if there are some inbuilt supplements or inbuilt accessories given, which are going to rather spray the pesticides or the herbicides in such a manner that they reach the lower part of the leaf. Normally, our upper part is okay, it is being great, the lower part is left. So this will take care of that also. So intelligent spraying systems are there, which are sensor based. Crop yield protection and price forecast can be done. Agriculture robot can be the autonomous robot. I will show you the smart farm model, which I think should be the future. Crop and soil monitoring is can be done with the help of AI/ML, and disease diagnosis can be done. So this is all what we are looking about. Now, future farms. This is what I was talking about. And these are the different farms that are. I mean, different. This is a visualization of a future farm in India, wherein the person sitting and monitoring the entire graph in the desktop is a farmer. He's the owner of that farm, and he has everything automated. There are drones, survey drones, which are doing all the survey and which are giving the statistics to the farmer on the desktop. Farming data is being generated. Cows are there, texting cows are there, so you have an idea on where your cow is, what they are eating, etc. Everything, every details goes to the particular owner of the farm. Smart tractors, that is autonomous vehicles, are there. Fleet of agri-boats are there, which are doing the farming. The tractors and agri-boats are doing the farming. So these are some aspects which I think should be the future of farming in India. And here AI machine learning is along with it. One more feature is that it can tell you what are the ingredients, what is the nutrition level, what is the consumption tracking. Everything can be accessed by you. So this is something which probably can redefine our healthcare sector in a big way. Also, one more example I would like to give is about a smart refrigerator. Now, where husband and wife both are working, especially in metro cities or small cities where they don't have anybody to take care about. I mean, grandparents or parents are not available. Then the issue comes that after coming back from office, what should be the dinner? So again, what is there in the refrigerator? So then there is a kind of lethargy in the kitchen. So there is a smart refrigerator which gives you a solution to this, wherein it can tell you if you, before you reach your house, you can plan, okay, this all items are there in the refrigerator. The refrigerator, smart refrigerator gives you options that out of what is available in your refrigerator, these many items are possible, these many dishes are possible, which you would like to prefer. Accordingly, the items can be then selected by you and then can be made. So this is what technology is all about. This is what AI is all about. Now this is a typical smart city dashboard wherein waste management, street light management, incident management, everything can be done from your desktop or from your laptop. So this is a dashboard which can give you all the details that you want about the city. Water management, e-governance, everything is there. CCTV surveillance, everything is there. So I think this is an area where a lot of work needs to be done. We need to make our cities really smart, and probably here smart parking, every solution is included. This can be a part of AI combined with image processing, wherein a lot of images are captured and you can take a lot of decisions based on the images. So what are the challenges in ML as far as wearable devices is concerned? Because wearable devices and medical imaging, these are the two sectors where a lot of work is being done, and this is the emerging factors. So these are the challenges. The most important challenge I find is the cost. If cost and storage are taken care of, I don't think much of the problem will be overcoming these challenges. So these are the challenges, as I told you, as per common law challenges. Now, emerging trends in machine learning. I will just take 2-3 minutes more. These are some of the emerging trends in machine learning. No code machine learning. Those who don't like for them, this is a very important factor, wherein a no-code machine learning program will allow the use of a simple drag and drop interface for model building and deployment. So anybody who is averse to coding can work on no-code machine learning and provide solutions. Tiny machine learning is also a very effective tool here. Where we are including machine learning technologies, hardware, algorithms, software, everything, and we power consumption is a very important challenge which you are dealing with. So battery auto ML is also there. So there are many such things. I mean, I've just listed the features here, what they are able to do. They're able to pre-process and clean the data, etc. ML operations can be done in a very big way here. I'm just skipping this part. Again, the theme of this particular FTP, generative adversarial networks, So this is probably, I think, so a lot of what will go on. And here they are using OR, also operation research, wherein zero-sum game and where one person's gain equals to other person's loss. This is instrumental. So I'm just skipping this one. These are some of the trends of machine learning research ideas, which I think is going to be the future. So if anybody is planning for research, they can plan on these areas. The last one is very important. A lot of work is going on and a lot of work has been done also, but still not that effective. Machine learning without a feature set for detecting bursts in the EEG of preterm in infants. Now, a lot of heart care related issues have been studied, but for infants, very less work has been done. So these are some of the research ideas. I'm just leaving you with these ideas. Software defect prediction is also one of the ideas where a lot of comparative analysis can be done and the new method can be suggested. security is also one of the very important factors. So I think these are the machine learning trends, research trends that I would like to highlight. Fake reduce filtering system. This is also very important right now. The accuracy is very important. The cost of such systems is very important. We can deal with this in a big way. So with those, I think so. I'll just end with this presentation. If any questions, I'm ready for that.
Participants, if you wish to have questions, like you can unmute yourself and have a discussion with the professor. Participants, if you wish to interact with the professor, you can unmute yourself and ask your queries, please.
Good afternoon, Sailesh sir.
Good afternoon.
Sir, I'm Usha.
Yeah.
Sir, can I have some specific areas of research in GAN, sir, generative adversarial networks?
Actually, I think so. I mean, I have not covered that topic in my, but yeah, there are a lot of areas because probably in the next speakers may also be, but I think so. It's an emerging area, so you'll find a lot of use cases. Once you search according to your preference, you will get a lot of papers which have been written on this, and future research can be predicted.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Sir, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Sir, I am working on agriculture data, sir, for crop yield prediction. So my question is, which will be the best machine learning algorithm to predict these yields, sir?
Actually, you will have to do a comparative data set because it depends upon a lot of factors. So,
Yes,
I mean, which you have used? Have you used any?
So presently, I am working on a SVM and other models, sir. But the
Yeah.
accuracy is not that much as the data published in that government website.
See that is what actually, I mean, 92 to 95% accuracy is what is being gained.
Sir.
Even SVM is a lot of such algorithms may work, but yeah, maybe you may have to go for a hybrid model also. So if you feel you need to do some research into it and find out, and a hybrid model can be an effective solution. After studying all the models, you can build a hybrid model, so that can be more efficient.
Already I have studied one paper, sir. In that they have done the part of the data with multilinear regression and part of the data with the polynomial regression, and they are combined, sir. Combined the data to predict the new value. So like that, one paper I have seen, and another paper is a neural network.
I think what you can aim at is 98 to 99% accuracy. I don't think you will be able to get 100% accuracy at any time. But yeah, that is also very efficient because the current system is not that reliable.
Sir.
So 95%, above 95%, you should be going to 98 or 99% accuracy.
Okay. So what about the advanced statistical model, sir? Is there any advanced statistical model so that I can compare my results with that model?
No, normally.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, but you'll have to because prediction